What is up, guys? How you all doing? Now today I'm going to be doing a quick tips video for the MLG playlist. Now some of you may or may not know, but I've been playing this as much as I quite possibly can over the last 2 weeks. Haven't played a lot of Halo, so my aim isn't really that great, but this is a game I think I got probably the best KD wise that I've played. I've probably played around about 10 or 15 games in the last 2 weeks of this playlist, so it's a lot more than I've played in the last year and a half from MLG, and I've been absolutely loving it. And what I felt I could do is, because I need to improve myself a lot in this playlist, I need to improve myself as regards a gamer or in this game, in the MLG side of things. And I thought I'd put together 5 quick tips that hopefully can help improve a lot of you guys, and sort of as well highlight some of the problems that I have with my own game, especially in this playlist and in team-based games. So number 1 is, do not go in alone. If you want to play this playlist, at least go in with another person. Why that is? Well, if you're going in with a couple of random people, you don't know what you're going to get. They may not communicate, they may be complete asses and really hate on you if you have a bad game. They may also quit if they are a couple of kills down. You may have a bad game and there's no one to communicate with, so it's just going to really make your overall experience of the playlist a lot worse. You remember that this playlist is probably the most competitive, well, it is the most competitive one in the entire game. It's the one where people go into to play to win 100% of the time, no matter what. So if you're going in on your own and you're constantly losing because you're going matched up against parties all the time, you're going to really not get the 100% experience from the playlist that you want. So at least go in with another person so you have someone to fall back on and someone that you know each other's game. Number 2 is communicate and callouts. If you do not communicate, you are really at a disadvantage. So even if you're playing, say for instance, with 2 randoms, or you're playing with some, I don't know, if you decide to go on your own, communicate, because if you don't, you really are harming your team's chances of getting that win. As well, learn the callouts. Now, I don't know all the callouts, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not really 100% on this playlist yet, why I'm not getting the most out of it as I possibly can, because I'm new to it. I don't know most of the maps, I don't know a lot of the weapon spawns, and because of that, the callouts for me on a lot of the new maps, most of them Forge, I don't know what to say. So if you learn the callouts, it really can help you as regards your teamwork, as regards your positioning on the map, and as regards getting those easy one-shots and preventing yourself getting needless deaths. And number 3, as I somewhat touched upon, learn the maps. Now, learning the maps is vital for a number of things: weapon spawns, the opposing team spawns, where to position yourself, all these kind of things are vital. Now, I know most of the maps with regards Countdown, Zealot, all those kind of things where you need to position yourself. But then there's maps like Nexus and Oasis. Where are the key traffic locations? Where do the weapons spawn? You need to learn all these, and it will eventually come with time. What I will advise is, if you're new to the playlist, hop into Forge, download all the latest version 7 rules, which should be out next month on the in reach with the April update. Download them, go through them, look at the weapon spawns, where they spawn, how often they spawn, and then play some customs on the maps. If you do that, you're going to really improve, and it's going to make the learning process of the playlist a lot more smoother than it would be just completely jumping in at the deep end. Number 4 is, make sure you stick with your team, and make sure you read those X's and you read those call signs on top of the opponents. Remember that they are really absolutely 100% vital to winning. If you've seen someone and he's died, don't go rushing into them. If you see your team right now, as you can see, is pushing through. So right now what I want to do is I want to get ring control, and I want to see where they're shooting. I can see shooting at this guy behind the rocks, so I managed to get an easy one shot because I read the team. I read what my team was doing, I knew when to push up. If you don't do that and you're staying off on your own and you're completely away from your team, you don't know when to push up, you don't know when to put shots in, you don't know when to support, and you're just going to be a lone wolf, and you're not going to get the 100% experience that you need to get from this game. If you're making sure you're sticking with your team, and this is one of the things I don't do a lot because I'm very much used to the free-for-all aspect of things. I try and push, I try and get too aggressive, and then I put myself in a situation where I'm probably getting spawned upon, or the other team are really close to me and I'm not being able to, say for instance, I'll put a couple of shots into someone, I'll call it out, all my team is the other side of the map because I pushed way too far forward. So make sure in a way stay passive if you're not used to the maps, you're not used to your team. Number 5, in my opinion, is more of an ethic, well, not ethic, I suppose it's an honourable thing, I suppose you'd say that in inverted commas. Take the loss. If you're, of course, 4-1 down with regards to teammates. Everyone's rage quitted. Of course, quit. You don't want to be staying there for 4 minutes getting smashed. It's just going to really wreck your morale. You're never going to want to play it again. But say if you're 10 kills down, take the loss. You improve so much more, in my opinion, than getting those losses. Well, not getting the losses, but learning from a loss, learning what mistakes you made, looking through the games, watching back your videos of what you've played, and going, you know what, maybe if I'd done this a little bit better, maybe we might have won. So those are just a couple of things you can take note of. Really do advise you guys, play this playlist, see what you think of it, and let me know. I'll speak to you guys later.